Oh man, alright. Welcome back to I Can't Even Sleep podcast. And
Back.
return guest to the show.
Big Q.
Yes.
Uptown Q.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Hold on. We got mics?
No. So
Don't.
yeah, you gotta speak up.
Just asking. Just asking.
Go.
Speaking up as much as I can, brother. How are you guys, though? How's God been? How's God been?
God been.
God, man.
God did!
That's
All
what
right,
I'm
I'll
saying.
say God
I
did.
was gonna say.
Nah, I was gonna talk. We was gonna.
Big shout out to the album though. That joint is tough though.
Damn, right.
I just learned some.
Just
Let's
take
talk about
everything-
this album.
just
Hold
take
on.
everything away from God. I ask how God been. And just take it away.
I don't know how you been.
No,
Less
no.
than me.
But no, I was talking about this album that you just brought it up. This joint God did.
God did.
That joint actually
They
tough.
ain't believe in us.
I ain't really
What's
listened
up?
to who jump. Yeah, I know what you call him. Somebody, the boy from Friday. He's from Coastville. The one that sung the song.
I ain't know what you're talking about.
You didn't hear God did?
Oh.
But I know God did.
Oh, John.
No, it wasn't John Legend. It was Friday. It was John Legend was at the end. Friday. It was Friday. He's from Coastville that made the song though. That was singing the song. John Legend sung at the end though.
I didn't.
Yeah.
On the feature, I don't know. I only listen to that song once or twice.
I mean, that's a big deal, but that's number one in the Billboard. That's number one in the world.
Yeah,
Because Jay-Z's 3-minute verse. That's why.
Bro,
I gotta break that joint down.
No, bro, you ain't got. Well, I didn't say you got to, but like, I already got a pitch on that joint.
What do you mean?
Like, all right, what I heard from the, like, I was listening to the lyrics, and then I went to the barbershop, bro. Went to the barbershop. They was telling me, my mans was telling me about the if, like not the if, but like who he was talking about in his verse.
Who was he talking? He was
I mean,
talking
I don't know if he was. I mean, it's all speculation, but I'm just saying, like, I just got a picture. I'm like, yo, he is talking some crazy shit. Jay-Z was spitting.
Nah, yeah.
No, Jay-Z
He
was
was?
spitting. No, he was
I
spitting.
feel like a lot of people were saying he's spitting because the motherfucker had a 3-minute verse. Like you said though, bro.
Nah, but he definitely was saying
spitting.
Because he was talking in there, definitely. I'm not taking that away
Yeah,
from
he was
anything though. Look, this is the guy I was talking about right here though. If you tap on Friday, you can tap on his name.
Time on Friday.
Yeah. His name is Francis. I might get it wrong. It might be Francis or Francis. I feel like it's Francis. I graduated with Francis and Nora. He used to have the same hair color. We was like real close friends. But his little brother Francis, he graduated the year under me, if not the second, the 2 years under me.
That's tough.
But he played basketball. He played basketball and football as well. He used to be around Brandon and all of us and stuff like that. And he had moved out Cali, bro, and just was grinding, bro. And
Shout out to him.
they showed, if you go on his Instagram, they even show how he even started the song. It was in a room small, like the freaking bathroom, bro. It was his bedroom on this little piano, just singing it, bro. Like,
Tough.
it's just crazy because he's from here. You feel me? Like it shows how easy it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
The grind, just
Yeah.
taking your time with something, bro. Like,
No facts.
he got the #1 song in the world right now.
Jay-Z definitely made it probably #1 more than anything. I like Wayne's verse on that joint though. He was spitting on that joint too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Facts.
I was actually surprised with Wayne, for real. You know what I
What do you
mean?
mean surprised?
I mean, he was actually spitting on that joint like he was the old Wayne.
Wayne do that.
Like, come on, nah.
He been
nah,
rapping like
nah,
that for a
nah.
minute. I ain't gonna say he sound like the old Wayne.
But nah,
But
in
he
that
sound like-
verse, he sound like the old Wayne.
He's got a distinctive. Now he got his new distinctive flow of how Lil Wayne rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the back rolls with the dag roll, and with the back roll getting tag told and grab the back roll, get the back roll. You know what I'm saying? Like he uses the same word once,
Yeah.
but he uses it in different ways. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's his style now. Like I noticed that within the past couple years, because in the beginning,
But don't be talking like you
Like,
know Wayne, like you know
I do.
Wayne.
That's why I'm
bro.
trying to break it down.
Nah,
You cut me
bro,
off.
I
I
ain't
was,
trying to hear that. Cause
anyway, bro, like Funeral, that's when he started his new little flow. Like from that album on, you probably didn't even hear the album.
I listened to Funeral. I listened to Funeral for when it came out, but I listened to it again either last week or 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh snap! I was like
Now you
started
see,
rediscovering
you know what I'm
certain
saying?
genres. I was like, oh shit, this
When it first came out, I'm like, this shit's trash.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah,
new
yeah.
shit, like all his new shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's trash. But like I said, now you can kind of hear, oh, he got his own flow back now. 'Cause I even heard him on Young Boy's song called Windows. He does the same exact things. I forget how he says it, but he's just like I just said, he used one word and then use it in different bars, bro. And it's crazy as shit now. Like I don't listen to him that much, but like now I respect what he's doing now. Like his second coming. You feel me?
Yeah.
The first one was there, and then he switched up, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But now it's like you see the I forget what they call it, like the clear the madness. You feel me? Through all the madness and all the blur, it was the master behind it. You feel me? He was the mastermind at the end of the day. He was doing something, but we just couldn't see his vision for it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: are you excited for? He said he's announcing he's going to drop the Carter 6. You checking that joint out?
I'm gonna check it out, just something nostalgic. You know what I mean? Because the
It
Carter
hasn't been a bad Carter yet, though.
Facts.
It hasn't.
Well, I was like, bad what?
The Carter 5 was like that shit. Carter 5 was like hits. I mean, just like radio. It was more like mainstream info.
Interesting.
Now 1 through 3, that was 1 and 2 was like, this is Lil Wayne, best rapper alive. 3 stamped it. You feel me? I can make songs and still be the best rapper alive. I'm not taking nothing away from 4 and 5 at all. But I'm saying
4 might be
1 through 3 is like you seen
4,
the that's where you seen the
4's
Lil
one.
Wayne though. You get what I'm saying?
4's
Yeah.
the one.
1 and 2, he was just like, that was when he was still, especially on 2, that was when he was like all bars and shit.
That's when
he was really trying to really show you,
Yeah,
like, yo, I'm
That's
just
really
really
good.
good.
It's like, dude, I'm Lil Wayne. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I'm him.
best rapper alive. You feel me? Like
3 definitely stamped it.
he had damn near almost 30 songs on that album. Just
You gotta
straight
get back in the camera.
snapping, huh?
This way. You got a camera view.
Just
Yeah,
straight-
cameraman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but
All right, rate your Carter album right now.
I didn't listen to all of 1, so I can't.
Oh, you didn't listen to all of them?
Not all of 1.
Oh, man. Y'all not
Shit.
With the rest of us, yeah.
Nigga.
Oh, well, you
I don't claim to be the biggest Lil Wayne fan.
2 is my number 1. You didn't even ask me.
I didn't get to you yet,
You
did I?
said y'all.
Yeah, but
2
I
is
did
my
I get
number
to you
1.
yet?
2's your number 1.
1's my number 2.
Okay.
3 would be my number 3. And 4 and 5. For because 5 is where he kind of like started switching to the funeral type vibe. But 5's good. Bangers. You feel me? Some. But like, it was a different way for me.
Carter 3 I can listen to for the most part straight
I'll
through.
say-
Straight through.
I'm
Carter
saying
4, same thing.
3. I'm saying 3, 4, 1.
I haven't listened to 2 in a
I
while.
say 3, 4, 5, then 1.
3, 4, 5, 1, and 2.
1 and 2 that was the hood Wayne. That's like
that was a hood Wayne. I wasn't like in like listening to him like
Yeah,
that because
that's
it was
another
too
thing.
street for me.
yeah, I was that's another. He
Yeah.
wasn't street. He was just young.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when
that
Fireman
too.
and all that came out. That's
Yeah.
when you mean you was just. Now that I think about it, he was young as shit when that shit came out.
Exactly.
He was in like
Yeah.
early 20s.
Yeah.
Jones came out.
Yeah, bro. But
Early 20s.
he was in the game since he was 11.
Mhm.
So he
Facts.
was born in this shit, bro.
No, facts.
He was already bling bling when he was 16.
Right. No,
So,
facts. In
Like
there.
he's different eras for everybody. Like yeah, that's why you can't take nothing away from him when he says he one of the best rappers in the world. you feel
No,
me?
real rap.
And I
Wayne's like one of those people I didn't really like watch all the way through. Like for instance, like I remember when Kanye came out. I remember Kanye when he first came out. I remember, of course, everyone remembers when Drake came out. Who else? Fucking that's like Eminem. Another person. Like I remember like, when they first started.
That's
Like,
when we was alive.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Wayne. I know Wayne. Like the
we
first
were-
the first Wayne song I think I've ever heard was Soldier with him and when he was on Destiny's Child. I think that was the
Shit.
first time I ever
And
heard.
that's what I'm saying. You was young as shit at that
Yeah.
time. That was probably
I was listening to
he was
Wayne.
on his second life.
He's
at
with
that time.
Birdman. I was listening to Wayne. He was with Birdman.
He was,
Holy.
he was on.
That was his father.
That was
Father
his
like
second.
son.
Like he was on his second life for that.
Yeah.
Birdman.
Mhm.
Shit, he's with Birdman all the way up to Carter 3.
Yeah,
For real.
Till four too.
4.
No, up until when? Till
3 they stopped being close. We didn't know what was
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
And when 4 was going around, that's when the money shit started.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying
I remember he was always with Birdman.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Birdman put him on. When I say 11,
Yeah, I mean, you can
feel
tell.
me?
Yeah, you definitely tell that.
Who's your Mount Rushmore then?
Mount Rushmore.
Rappers?
Yeah, I know my Mount Rushmore. Who's your
I put Tupac up there.
always?
He's up there in mountains too.
I put Tupac up there.
Of course, our opinion's gonna be different because you know.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna put Kanye up there. Percy, that's his favorite rapper.
Oh, shit.
No, I gotta ask you a question.
These
I want
guys
you
are
to fin- I want you to
biased
finish.
as shit,
Wait,
dudes.
wait.
These dudes are biased, man. I'm done. Hold up.
But
it's
what?
Two left. It's two
Yeah,
left.
I was
right
saying you got two more.
Two
You
left.
said who and who again? I heard Kanye.
Kanye and
Tupac.
Tupac.
All right, go ahead.
I got a question for you.
This is just because I listen to all genres, so I gotta remember this is hip hop.
Right.
It don't have to be.
Out of respect, now it has to be because I've been sitting here forever.
Shoot, I put Michael Jackson on Mount Rushmore.
Meek, I'm gonna put Meek up
What?
there.
What you mean you not doing that?
For rappers, bro,
Wait,
stop.
stop.
Well, I'll be
stop.
sleeping.
Hold on, stop.
You know,
But go
yeah,
ahead.
like damn.
You put Meek on your Mount Rushmore?
For
That's
hip hop, for rap, yeah, bro. Just out of respect, bro. I watched his come up too. I watched some stuff from
respect.
zero to the top. You feel me? I'm not saying he's the greatest rapper. You feel me?
But he's on your Mount Rushmore.
History wise, he did a lot, bro. It might not seem like it because he's around here. You feel me? So imagine him on the other side, and I'm gonna have to, of course, put Lil Wayne up there. Well, it ain't in order.
No, I got you. Just Mount Rushmore. But I got a question about Kanye. So, do you knock him for like not writing all this shit?
Nobody writes all this shit. But once you're signed, period, you're gonna be getting ghostwriters. Like the boy I just told you about from Coachville, he was already starting to be known behind closed doors because he was ghostwriting already. That's how Chris Brown, he was on Chris Brown's album as well too. He wrote a little bit for Chris Brown, so it was like he was already making it. It's another artist named fuck, I forget his name. The boy that was actually writing for Kanye, he started his own thing. He became an artist. I just forget his name right now.
Right.
I'm having a blank. But, bro, everybody gets this shit in. So that's why when that Drake shit came out, me personally, because I'm an artist, I already know. I wasn't shocked. I'm like, nigga, like they give you, when they give you beats and they write your shit where they show you how it's supposed to go. The lyrics, he didn't necessarily give them the verse and say this and say that and say that. But running through the 6 of my road, like this is the hook of the song, this is how it's gonna sound. You feel me?
Right.
They make you do shit like that. Especially if you're an artist and they taking care of you, you didn't really make a whole brand for yourself yet. Like in the beginning, they're gonna give you the beats and they're gonna tell you what to say and shit like that. Trust me. There's a lot that goes on behind closed doors. That shit's crazy.
What's yours? Your Mount Rushmore.
Wayne, Tupac, Big, and I'm definitely putting Future.
Ooh, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna take Meek out for Future.
No,
surprised you
everybody now is rapping like Future. If you really think of it. Future
What do you
put
wait?
that.
Wait. What do you mean?
Future
Wait.
put that type of tone out for rappers.
He put drugs in the music.
The
Migos,
well, yeah.
everybody sound like the Migos, but he put drugs when he put the vibe of drugs in.
But man, it sounds so good in the music though. You like
That's
yo,
not the Wayne
that
influence.
joint
You don't think that's
tough.
Wayne influence?
That joint tough.
Yeah, bro, it's multiple influence.
Yeah, of course.
But nah, Drake, we still didn't know what the fuck he was talking about when he was talking about drinking lean at that time, bro.
Yeah.
What you call him is literally saying, I'm pouring this in my Sprite, dirty Sprite. You feel me? Like he's advertising it in the shit that we use in our daily life.
But I can't replace Biggie with J. Cole.
J. Cole's up there too.
Yeah.
I just gonna put him on my mouth.
I'll
I'm fucking
definitely
tripping.
put
I'm
J. Cole on my
fucking tripping, bro. Take Lil Wayne out. I'm putting Kendrick up there.
I'm surprised that you.
Tupac?
I'm surprised that you can say that.
Yeah, what the fuck is
I don't-
wrong? That's why
I don't listen to Kendrick
I
like
was
that.
trying not to look at my phone. That's why.
I don't listen to Kendrick like that.
It's
You
Pop.
don't listen to Kendrick like that?
It's
Kendrick
Pop.
had. My fault.
But yeah,
He
yeah, I
ain't
mean,
there.
I mean, I listen to Kendrick, but not, you know what I mean, not everybody would.
He listens to the radio songs. Pop.
Really?
I mean, you do too.
I listen to Kendrick. Pac,
Radio songs, exactly.
I listen to all of it. Pac, Kendrick, Wayne, and Kanye. Tripping. How the fuck?
Kendrick hasn't come out with a bad album yet.
No. And his about
For real, they're all
the
classics.
special thing about his album is he don't do it strictly to be number one, nigga. He has a perspective and he has a goal that he wants to do with this album. He wants to get a message across.
Yeah.
And it just
Only
so
thing-
happens to go up there every single time. He has people write his songs, some of his songs too.
Yeah. Only thing that for me about Kendrick is that like sometimes the replay value isn't there. Cause like unless
Oh,
like
Kendrick?
for Kendrick, I'm not I love To Pimp a Butterfly. That's probably my favorite Kendrick album.
Well, let's say go if you
But
go
like-
see his streams, bro. His streams is in.
Oh, well, all right. Well, then speak strictly
But
for
say
myself.
damn near 7 digits. He damn near in the billions with his streams,
Bro,
bro.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then strictly for myself, then I just like I don't know. I have to be in a certain mindset to listen to Kendrick. Like,
No,
I just
That's
like,
facts,
that's-
exactly.
that's
yeah,
true,
yeah, for
that's
me.
true.
Yeah, that's
I gotta be
true.
like, I don't know. I just gotta be
That's
thinking
true.
about something.
But that's why he also got the songs where the radio songs, the songs that's just catchy as shit, the motherfuckers. You feel me? And this generation, beans he was going since 2015, it's not gonna hit the same because I mean, is it 2018?
2017.
Yeah,
Then came out
2018.
2017.
The Black Panther looked like.
Oh yeah, sure.
2018.
Facts.
So, but like, so the baby wasn't even out yet. Little Baby wasn't out yet. You feel me? None of that was out. You feel me?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So
damn,
think about how it
Damn,
shifted.
that's crazy.
So when Kendrick came back, it was literally a whole new world.
Damn.
So it's different to grasp it now. Back then, he was the shit. We had money trees, we had all that, because we ain't have no hood nigga that was conscious at the time. Nobody was listening to Nipsey like that. We ain't have no,
Definitely keep it.
we ain't have no hood. We ain't have no hood nigga that was conscious. You feel me? Somebody that still relate that we can be kicking it with, but still help you expand your mind. You feel me?
Nah,
At the
facts.
same time, we had Cole, but Cole wasn't hitting like Kendrick, because Kendrick was really like Kendrick was giving you that in the hood right here next to you vibe. Cole definitely was too, which is why he's up there right next to him. But Cole was more from a perspective like a not I was about to say Chinzer, like a kid that wasn't really in the streets or anything like that. He just knows of it. Like
Right. Nah,
just
yeah.
like you just so happen to rap because you're very observant.
Right.
You feel me? What goes on in the hood.
No, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying.
And then Kendrick was like in it, he witnessed it, he lived it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we glorify him just for that fact. He can speak more for us because he literally came from that same exact spot.
Nah, facts.
You feel me?
I think my Mount Rushmore, I gotta put, of course, Tupac. Of course, goes without saying. Tupac, Wayne. I gotta put Wayne in there.
For sure.
I'm putting Eminem up there.
Yeah.
I'm putting Eminem up there because
See, I wasn't a fan of him. I give him all the respect though.
I
I
love.
like a lot of his songs. I like Pin on My Closet, Mark.
I just went back recently and listened to I think like this past year I went back to like listen to all of his I ain't finished all of them yet. I listened to the Slim Shady LP. I listened to his first
The Marshall Mathers.
four. I listened to his first four all the way through, and I didn't listen to Relapse. And I listened to Marshall Mathers Part 2, and I listened to Kamikaze and Music to Be Murdered.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that too.
You really listened to
Yeah,
him.
the only things I didn't listen to was Relapse. I can't listen to Relapse. So
And
he
I
does
know-
like voices and shit like that. I can't do.
What got you
Maybe
into
Recovery I didn't listen to.
you like him as a person, so that's what pushed you to really just go
I
ahead.
just grew up on. I remember like listening to like Without Me when that joint came out. I remember Mockingbird when that joint came out. I remember when,
I might have to replace which one called it for Jay Z.
I've never been a Jay-Z fan, but I gotta start going back into.
Bro,
I gotta go back into.
Jay-Z-
his
I can
discography.
listen to Jay Z whole
Jay-Z
album.
deserves all the
Cool.
respect.
I gotta go back into this guy
But
because I'm sick and
I'm
tired of
not-
people saying all that stuff.
I feel like Jay-Z's a liar. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, that's what McCall be saying all the
When it
time.
comes to influence, like you trying to influence the trap and you trying like make it sound, make us want to sell drugs and shit like that. I don't feel like he was doing that. Nigga, you've been making music since your early 20s, damn near late teens. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the niggas around you was like Big L and all that type of niggas. Yeah, they was in there, but he was strictly a rapper. You go back and look at his discography and just look at everything that he had going on.
Yeah.
Streets was never his shit. He was one of them.
Oh yeah. I listened to the Hip Hop Evolution joint.
Yeah,
Or not
you
listen
feel
to.
me?
I watched that joint on Netflix.
But as soon as the game started changing and talking street was the wave, like when Biggie really started being gritty, and gritty was like the number one thing to do.
Yeah.
You see his shit kind of change, but he was straight, bro. Beyonce, especially around that era, the early 2000s, that's when he really was like, all right, no, he one of them. You feel me? That's why
I ain't listened to all of his albums. I remember when the Black Album came out, and I remember listening to parts of that, and I remember, of course, like.
Like you can't,
99
you
Problems.
can't,
Tim Drake-
you can't say hoes don't be spitting.
we can't.
I mean, like for me, only reason
Like
why
you can't say he's
listen,
not
listen.
top Rushmore. Like
Only
spitting.
reason why I don't like Jay-Z like that, because like I feel like every single song, at least like from going into like the 2010s, I feel like usually there's someone always on the track that like had a better verse than him. For example, like Run
Rick,
This Town. I like Kanye's verse. I think Kanye has the best verse on that song, hands down. And Jay-Z has 2 verses on that joint.
I ain't really because Jay-Z, I wasn't at that time. I didn't really listen to him that much either.
Same thing with
I didn't really like that song that much. I liked it, but I was a radio song for me. I like niggas music. You feel me? Like that was.
No, I'm just giving an example. But
no,
like,
it was a great example.
But like, just like I don't know. There's a bunch of times where like he was on a song with someone else, and I just feel like
They left him.
Yeah, like
Hell yeah, bro. Every song.
I mean, I don't know.
Every song he was on with Drake.
Do you expect? I mean,
not
is there
every
any
song.
song? Or is there any song?
Not every song.
Is
That
there
one
any
song with
from
the-
Kanye
Huh?
that he wasn't the best one on that verse.
But wait, 1 second. One song I think that Jay-Z out rap Drake on was this new one on that came out last year on Certified Lover Boy.
I mean, yeah. Now
I mean, yeah, all right, well, all right.
I'm done with Drake. I think
I
everybody.
think you're done with him. Damn.
I think everybody.
Damn,
He's
he's
a
done
wild
with
guy,
Drizzy. That's
right?
crazy.
He's a wild
I
guy.
understand. No, listen,
Everybody-
I'm holding out hope
Bro,
because that's my
everybody's
favorite.
Everybody's done with Drake.
I'm holding out hope.
You can ask the generation now. I don't even listen to Little Baby that much. You can ask the generation.
I
now,
know,
Little
I
Baby.
know.
They're gonna say Little Baby.
Damn it, they're saying it out loud. now. It's
Nigga,
crazy.
because he's pop. He's pop now. You feel me? He's not. Drake been going. Drake don't speak for us anymore. He speak for light skins. And I'm not even trying to say that to be funny.
I understand what you're saying.
And you can tell when he tries to force himself to still be hood and still try to relate to us. He was never one of them type people either. He was one of them great observers. You feel me? But he was so good at doing it because he was around
I don't think
motherfuckers.
he raps about the hood though. He don't
Not no more. He can't. He tries
I
to.
mean-
He did. He tried to. But trust me, when Scorpion and all that type of shit, trust me, Drake was my number one at one
When
point.
was he rapping about the hood and
All that time, all the time, bro. Talking about getting niggas hit and all that, bro. All his music was,
That's not. I don't think
bro.
that's about the hood,
Oh
though.
shit, bro. Yes, it is, bro. The streets.
That's
bro.
about.
And then, if you're reading this, it's too late. He's trying to talk about the streets where he's from. He can't necessarily talk about us, so he tries to make it into the top boy shit type shit. You feel me? So like, yeah, so he's making it like, yeah, he got into shit, just not over here. He got into the shit over there. But and then you'll notice in his music, bro, like
I'm
it'll be
still
all love
holding out
songs.
hope for Drizzy. Only reason why I'm holding out hope because, like I said,
Over.
only reason why I'm holding out hope for him is because he's still his guest features are still it.
Mhm.
Like the Jack Harlow verse, that was a crazy
Yeah,
verse.
and that's he needed Jack Harlow just like Jack Harlow needed him.
I don't
And that
know
song.
about that part, but the Brett
I mean,
Fayez, the Brett Fayez.
I see what you're going with that.
Yeah, but I don't mean fully like he really needed.
But I mean,
Jack
what
Harlow.
if Jack Harlan was actually could spit
I understand
like
what
that,
you're saying.
but
I
he needed
understand.
somebody to, you know what I mean?
He needed a younger person to
He
appeal to the
said,
generation.
I like Jack Harlow. Why do you think they was kicking that? You know what? I like this little nigga. I'm gonna help him make it. You feel me?
He's
So-
appealing to the younger audience.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
and that's at the end of the day, that was
Yeah.
what was helping him. But at the end of the day, it's like he didn't like Jack Harlow. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he needs to always appeal to the. Why you think when the XXX shit first came out and they was beefing, he really did take his flow on that.
Oh no,
shit.
for sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
But he always was trying to appeal to like the younger crowd. He tried to get a couple years ago. He tried to get Playboy Cardi. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like boy, he always tried to do that. Culture Vulture. He became a Culture Vulture a minute ago. He always been one, but it's like he got exposed for being one. I'm not taking nothing away from the music.
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody shit. Like a lot of people shit get written, so it's like it don't matter if the song sound good nowadays when it comes from Drake. The song just sound good. But it's like now I don't look at him as like I don't give a fuck what we got going on in his life no more. You know when you idolize or you have like your favorite artist, you wanna know what they got going on throughout the day.
The only reason why I don't feel like that anymore with him because his last album. But Certified Lover Boy, I love that. I still love that album. I think that's a
I
classic
like a
album.
couple songs on
It's a
there.
banger.
I think that's a classic
I like
album.
a couple songs on there.
But I don't know. I'm still holding out.
And it
hope.
definitely was, that was a feature song. That was a feature album.
What?
Featured album.
What?
Certified Lover Boy. Features.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Hella people.
He needed help. Nigga, they both did, because they was both at that time.
I need
That was a money grab.
a Drake album produced by Kanye. That's what I need.
I need a Drake album produced by 40.
No.
This main nigga that make his albums, I want to hear some real Drake. That's all I'm saying.
I need a
If
Kanye.
he give us I don't want to take care. If he give us a
Views?
fucking, nah, not the views. He can give us the views, bro, or more life, or
Hell no, don't give us more.
or
I don't need no more life.
Right, yeah, that joint wasn't it.
More life was not it,
You're
bro.
tripping. More life is good. But anyway, what was the song I was talking about? I mean, what the album I was talking about, bro?
Scorpion?
Not Scorpion. I didn't really like Scorpion.
I didn't like Scorpion either.
That joint was alright.
He was responding to Pusha T too much.
Yeah, trying to be hard. I think that was a money grab too. Them niggas never ain't gonna never do nothing to each other. They use each other when their albums come out. They only like why aren't they arguing right now as we speak? Then how come their arguments always get big when the album about to come out? If y'all beefing, why ain't they talking? Why ain't y'all going at each other right now on Twitter and Instagram? Why y'all do it 2 weeks before your album come out?
Yeah.
You feel me? You ever notice that?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I know that shit. That's what I'm saying. That shit just up there be money grab as well.
I need we gotta see if Drake and Money Man will actually have a banger.
Who?
Money Man,
Money Man?
LLC.
But they got something coming.
That's LLC banger. That's tough.
They got a song up?
No. I'm just saying, like, what if?
Oh, hypothetically,
Yeah,
I was about to say
that's
they came out of
tough.
nowhere.
What do you think?
I like the joint. You know Draco the Ruler?
Hmm?
He passed away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I liked him. I wish I was listening to him before he passed away. He kind of was cool to me. He was on a song. He made a song with Drake. That's why I asked him. But like, he had like a real. He sounded like that, but he was talking and his lingo was so good. Okay, shout out to him. Rest in peace, bro. Yeah, rest in peace.
I don't think I ever finished my Rushmore either. My fourth one was Big, by the way.
Biggie.
Well, you
Hold up.
you scared? You gave us a little shock with the Eminem. We was like,
Nah, wait.
Nah, I
Wayne?
understand it for certain niggas.
no, I understand, but I didn't
Eminem.
think you would say
I mean,
Eminem.
either.
Eminem and no, I'm not. I'm taking Biggie off. I might put Kanye on there.
I'm about to say, what Kanye?
Actually. Yeah, I might. Yeah, because I don't know. After a while, you gotta stop giving Biggie like credit for 2 albums. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, said I'm sorry.
No, real rap. Like,
Thank you.
I still think he's still, of course, a top 5.
He can
rapper
make good
of all
songs.
time.
He can make good songs.
Yeah.
He makes great songs.
I think he, if he lived, people don't talk about how like good of a producer he would have been. Like
Yeah.
how he was putting talent together and stuff like that, and producing other people's out. Like I think Lil Kim would have been a lot bigger than what she was. If he
Lil
was still
Kim
alive,
is fucking.
and she was already huge. But I think he would have took her to a whole another level. Same thing with Junior Mafia. I think he would have took them to. A different
Yeah,
level,
that's.
too.
I always feel bad for the crews after they lead player die. Like I was thinking that too, bro. I be feeling bad about that type of shit. Like when X died, he had a little crew, and like it's like he made the crew, and the crew kind of gave him another, like you feel me,
Mhm.
alter ego. So like it was juicing him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when he checked, they just was. They got exposed, like, oh, they're corny as fuck. Like, you feel me? The boy Kid Trunks then lied about having cancer, lied about dying, just so he can get some popularity. The niggas just went out bad. Only person that's still doing okay for herself is, what's his name?
Trippy.
Nah, Trippy wasn't in this crew. Trippy by himself. What's his name? Not Space Ghost. Ski Mask.
Oh, Ski Mask. Yeah, Ski Mask.
I'm talking about his actual crew. XXX.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I thought Trippy was in his crew. Or they were just friends.
Yeah, they were just friends. Trippy had his own little thing going on for a minute.
Oh, okay.
He was with 10K Projects.
Oh,
He been out.
okay.
He was out years before. He was out like two years before. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Ace had that one of the best songs. That was like one of the best songs in the world. Fuck Love. Baby,
Yeah. I was looking at one of his interviews.
Yeah.
I was looking at that job. Yo, I said something. I was talking to my little brother the other day. Now tell me if y'all agree with this. I said if Juice WRLD was still alive, he would have been on the same level eventually as Lil Wayne.
No.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
He was automatic, bro. He was already switching to a new genre already as is. Hell no, bro. I don't know. Bro, you gotta understand how much Wayne did, bro. You wasn't alive, so you can't even say that, bro. It's like saying Michael Jordan.
I'm not saying. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like saying-
No, that's true.
It's
No,
like
that's
saying
true.
the genre.
'Cause
Yeah,
I always,
always-
no, you know what? You're right. Because I always forget about the Hot Boys.
Yeah, bro.
I always forget about that.
Like, and
So that's
it's
my
like-
fault.
It's not even the popularity of the
Nah, you're
Hot
right.
Boys. He
I was
made
like, that joint
the
different,
Hot Boys.
Yeah, you're right.
If it wasn't for Wayne,
I always
niggas
forget about
wouldn't
that.
be
So,
out there.
let's
Like,
take it back down.
yeah, bro. That
I was thinking about Prime Wayne.
Ooh.
When I said that, I was thinking about like Prime
Or
Wayne.
if he would have said,
No,
what's
you
the
can't say any of them, bro.
What's the boy name?
That was painful, bro.
What's the
That was
boy name?
painful.
Painful.
That's on
Damn.
Kendrick Lamar's album.
Who? Baby King?
Baby King. If he was at Baby King, I would say no either.
I mean, hell yeah. dog.
Baby King crazy.
Baby King go, but I mean, Baby King ain't earned enough yet. And Kendrick was right now.
Well, yeah, he ain't got no respect yet. But I'm just saying, like down the line, Baby King
Compared to
tough.
Juice WRLD,
Yeah, compared to Juice WRLD down the line, yeah, I think Baby King gonna top that.
Baby, yeah, I don't know, probably. Baby King's gotta come the fuck out with more shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He got exposed, man. Kendrick was writing some of his shit. I kind of already knew that, though. I knew that. Did you know that?
What?
Like Kendrick's White Summer Baby Keem shit. Yeah, that was in here.
Grasshopper or cricket?
God said grasshopper.
It's in here. Motherfucker was in here.
That's not a cricket.
No, but that's a.
That nigga was in there. You don't care. I don't care with him.
He said, "If you don't care, I don't care."
But that boy was loud. That's why I'm like,
That nigga
I heard him early, but I didn't know what the fuck that was.
He's chilling.
I heard him before y'all came on. What the fuck is
He's
that?
chilling. He's chilling.
But damn it, man. So for those that, or while we're filming this today, is what, the 13th, 12th? What's today?
12. Yeah.
It's 12. So it was just announced a couple hours ago that this man, PNB Rock, passed away.
Yeah.
Rest
in peace.
I'm not gonna act like I was the
Philly gang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know he was
Represent.
from Philly.
Yeah, what?
He's
Yeah, well, like once again, I was just about to say, I'm not gonna act like I was the biggest PNB Rock fan, but I did like a couple of his songs and stuff like that.
I did
I did too.
a cypher with PNB. It's on YouTube.
For real?
Yeah.
Were y'all like actual fans of him, bro?
I didn't when I did the cypher with him.
I liked a few of the songs. I was a fan.
I liked a couple of his songs after, but when I did the cypher with him, when I was going to Channing, I didn't know who he was. Like, it's on YouTube right now.
Oh,
It's like it was like it was a contest, like out of like the best artists up there, like whoever won got to do like a little video joint with him. I ended up winning, and another person that was already just rapping, Deep, you know the boy Deep from Vine, from back then. He's like Vine famous. He was like getting millions of views on Vine back then. That was the only thing I was like, it's funny. He's my roommate. He ended up winning too, you feel me? So it was me, him, and PNB Rock on that shit. PNB Rock sung last. I was right before PNB Rock.
Shout out.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I didn't like the bars in there. The people that listened to it liked it. Like, I was watching it, and I wasn't really a fan of my bars. But you know, I like you.
You're overcritical of yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find it on YouTube, though. We can keep going, though.
But, man, I don't know. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him. Because that, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about just rappers dying and getting shot in general. That shit just starting to get annoying.
I said, was he just
Not even starting to, but.
Was he just on an interview not too
Yeah, he was about to
not
drop
too
an
long
album.
ago? Yeah, I was saying, didn't he have an interview?
I'm just tired of hearing about
He
that.
was just talking about like robberies happening in LA. Like, yeah, bro, that was his
Oh,
that
that's
was
crazy.
an interview.
That's crazy.
That's just,
He was just talking
that's
about
just
that
so
shit.
whack. Like, people were just getting killed
That's
for
crazy.
nothing.
At the
Nothing.
LA, I think LA Roscoe.
He's at the
Waffle House?
Roscoe Chicken and Waffle.
Yeah, chicken
Yeah.
and waffle. Yeah, that shit, man.
Little TJ, luckily he survived, but like, just some mad rappers are just getting shot for no reason. Corny is on the what.
I still got this right here.
That's drunk crazy.
First I ain't gonna play this, I'm gonna show you. It's crazy.
You might as well, you might as well send me the link to that. I'll put that on the description.
I got you. It's right here.
You say that though for the end.
No, I wasn't gonna put the whole jump. This is gonna be me. I just was seeing if it was still in here. It's crazy, it's still in here.
Nah, that joint definitely is tough. Definitely put that down in the description. But,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
great.
we was talking about, before this, we was talking about video games and stuff like that, which was a question for that. So, like, you said, like, we talking about, like, what's your favorite video game? You talking about just, like, for, like, PS5 or, like, all-time type shit?
I mean, I don't have PS5 right now, but just in general, right now,
I guess.
my favorite game, I mean,
Or top, I can't do just one.
oh yeah, I was about to say, I really only was speaking on video games because the NCAA was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
The new NCAA was coming out. It's not what I think it's going to be the 24th, 2024, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang, you talking about games
Right,
coming
that's
out all
right.
next year?
It's-
Well, 2 years from now.
Yeah, it ain't been out in how long? 10 years?
Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It was a big deal everywhere else. It was on Baller, it was on ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, it was about time.
NCAA used to
The
be-
players getting paid now.
Yeah, and that was the main reason why they stopped it.
Yeah,
So it's like now
exactly
they
my
get
point.
paid to be sponsors now.
Yeah, now they getting paid, so get on this game right now, so we
now,
can play it.
Now it's
Bring
this
that
point
joint right back.
you acting like I was tripping for bringing it up. I can't stand you, dog.
Fuck this guy. No, I remember back in like the old NCAA's, the main difference was like being able to like do like pitch plays and stuff like that, real read
Mhm.
options and stuff like that.
That's
Because
tough.
Madden didn't have that back in the day.
Bro, you know what I loved about it? And you're right. I loved the freaking to be in high school and then go to college. Bro.
Yeah.
It was like the-
Road to Glory or something
Road
like
to
that.
Glory, yeah, bro. Every year, and then like first of all, I used to put my life in that. Like this was before you got even got to high school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The music. If I hear any of the songs,
Shout out to the cricket.
you hear, bro. If I hear any of the songs from here, from like now, it'll like give me a flashback to just when I was playing that shit. You feel me? It was like so cool. And somebody from Coastville again was playing for Georgia Tech at that time. But my main point of the story was on the road to glory. And then you go from high school, you play 4 years of college. If you ball and you snap out, you can put him on your man.
Oh yeah,
That
no
was the
facts.
longest shit, bro.
Nah, that was underrated as I don't know what though.
And
That
then
is facts
After
though.
that, you go
That is
up
facts,
and you
though.
go, bro. It was just like,
That was an underrated feature.
bro, yes,
That
bro.
was an underrated.
Bro, I was a heavy
feature.
game freak at that time too, so it was
Yeah.
like, yo, let's get it. Bro, I used to cry. Bro, this is how heavy I used to be into that shit. Bro, I used to cry. I used to pray. It'd be like 4th and like inches. You feel me? I played for Iowa State. I prayed. I pressed pause and prayed to God get the first down, bro. That's how deep that shit used to be to me. Like now, when I grow up, I'm like, that's so wrong. But at the time, bro,
Yeah. It'd be like that.
yeah, bro. Sometimes I get it, and when I didn't, I used to be hurt, bro.
That cricket is really making noise over there. That jump
Yeah,
really
he
just.
did. I'm telling you, that nigga chilling. But yeah,
I was
bro,
not in here last night. That's the wild part.
that shit coming back, bro. Can't wait till that shit come back. It's gonna be different. And then you get another feature is you get to update the roster names, so you'll be actually being able to play with them. Like shout out Avery Young and Aaron Young. You feel me? Be able to play with them. We can actually play with Jordan Young right now. Oh man, God is good.
Facts.
You feel me? So it's like when that come out, that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be very lit, very lit.
I know one of my favorite games. It ain't come out yet, but a game that I'm excited for. Cause I don't know if y'all was into like Harry Potter and stuff like that. I didn't really.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't get put
I
on
like
Harry
Harry
Potter until I was an
I
adult.
like Harry Potter. I'll be watching Harry Potter
My
movies.
mom told me I couldn't watch it because it was too much witchcraft in it. I mean, we used to watch in the beginning, like the first 2 movies, and then after that, like I wasn't allowed to watch it just because like it was witchcraft,
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
a lot of like Satanism type shit.
I only remember watching the first 2 as a kid, and then I started watching the rest of them as an adult. They're coming out with a game that's coming out in February,
Yeah.
and like that jump looks tough. I've
Yeah.
been keeping
They
track
probably
of it.
it'll look way better on the
That jump was crazy.
I
I'm not
seen you
gonna hold
post
you.
something. I seen you post
That jump
something
was
in the story.
crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm hyped as I don't know what for that.
It give me bully vibes. That's why I was sick.
Oh, yeah, facts.
The cancel bully, man.
That was that's supposed to make Bully too. Yo, speaking of which, have you ever played it was on PS2, True Crime? When
Hell
when
yeah.
it's like GTA, but
True Crime, he was a cop.
you was a cop.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
they need
yeah.
to remaster that.
Bro,
jump,
yo, I said that years ago, bro. It'd be so lit if they did, bro. The only thing I used to hate about it was so cool, but then it was real all the way to the end. You had to fight freaking demons. Like, you remember that part?
Yeah.
You literally was karate fighting fucking like a fire demon. I
Yeah.
forget how it was. Other than that, was it streets of LA?
It was LA, the one was LA and New York.
New York.
was the one with the black boy. The
Yeah.
LA was the one with the white boy.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Either or, bro. That shit was hard as hell. Black boy had braids too, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
That shit was
I remember for the longest time, my mom wouldn't let me play that game because she saw the opening scene when like he's breaking out. I think he broke out of jail.
Right, prison or some shit like
Yeah,
that. I think.
and then he goes to like the one spot, whatever, in New York, and like shoots up everybody.
I
But that
forget,
one part, like like when you first see him, he's like covered in like blood and everything like that.
She said that was like hell no.
Yeah, I was playing that joint when I was like what, like
You
10.
know what I hated?
She was like, "What are you playing?" I was like, "I'm playing True."
Yeah, who bought that shit?
Right, my pop bought me that joint.
Alright.
But yo, she was not letting me play.
You know what else used to trip me out? The fact that when we used to go buy rated R games, your mom had to buy that shit, bro. It was so sick.
Oh, my mom wouldn't let me.
It was this game.
My pop all the way.
Was it called Blitz? I don't think it was Blitz no more.
Blitz. Oh yeah, I remember.
It was like it was Blitz. It was a new Blitz that it wasn't Blitz. It was something like Blitz that came out. It was like a new type of Blitz, but it wasn't.
Was it football or basketball?
Football.
Yeah,
Blitz.
Blitz.
Nigga, Blitz was
Yeah,
football.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
But yeah,
oh Blitz too. Oh yeah.
off the fucking wall, bro. I used to do that shit all the time to the ball off the wall.
Street football? You mean?
Nigga, no.
Nah, you talking about arena football?
Arena
You never played arena football?
They had no game for that.
Yes, they did,
Why
bro.
was you
They
gonna
did.
tell us like it wasn't a part of our life or something?
I don't even remember playing that joint. I remember playing the goddamn street football.
I know what
You
you're talking
jump
about.
off
They
the
made
wall.
arena
Yeah,
football.
Yeah.
he
I
wasn't
see.
jumping off the wall. He would throw the football. I would throw the football off the wall, or you could kick it and it would bounce off the wall. You could catch the
What?
Yeah. Arena football was that John. That was when he really was trucking people over the wall and stuff. That
bro,
was
all
crazy.
that shit, bro. That was the
I
main
ain't
thing you
played
do.
that,
I
bro.
run to the sideline because if you hit them hard enough, they'll fall off the wall, but they'll fumble that bitch every single time too.
Yeah. Same thing with
That shit was lit.
you knew they made ESPN football?
Yeah,
ESPN
2K.
football?
Two-
Yeah,
two-
2K.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, I was
Was
at
it
2K,
Yeah, it was
right?
2K. It was 2K. It came out at the same time.
Basketball, right?
No,
No, it's
football.
Football. Oh yeah. When
You
you go
play-
to, you have your own luxury house, and you go into that joint,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only for a year or two. I was up to like 2K5, I think.
That joint was tough though.
Because I used to play inside
I used to
that.
get my. I used to always wait to like how you get trophies. That joint be on a trophy case. That joint be tough.
Yeah, I would do that for man. That's what I was doing, man. My shit was lit on man. I was always a lone wolf. I played running back and shit. But for 2K, nigga, it was tough because you get to play. That was the first joint we got to play inside the helmet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that shit
Yeah,
was
that
lit.
joint was hard. I ain't
You ever
gonna
play NBA Ballers Phenom?
Hell yeah, all them joints.
When they had the rap.
Hey, ball.
I remember that. I remember street. What was it? Street NBA Street Hoops, I think. Street Hoops with hot sauce in it.
I think was that N1's actual game that they had? 'Cause I
Think
know
so,
they had
yeah.
an actual video game out.
Yeah, I think so.
I remember NBA Street,
Street
that was
Hoops.
NBA Street. That was the shit.
Yeah, Street Volume 2. That was
One
that
boy,
joint.
the main player, everybody used to fuck with. The nigga that had the he used to ball with the yutters on. He had the fucking butters on all the time. You remember that nigga? He had no shirt on. He had jean shirts and he had butters on, bro. If you don't know
Street?
him, yes, bro. If you don't remember him, I don't know. What's up? Your childhood was horrible. You remember him?
I played Street Volume 2. I ain't played. I don't
Both
think I
of
played the
them.
first
Both of them. I don't even know if was he had, yeah, because you know they had the star players and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
each court had like a star player. Yeah, that shit was lit for me.
one. Damn, them old video games, man. PS2 had, I think, the best
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, that Tony Hawk game.
Tony Hawk was
That
lit.
joint was
Tony Hawk was what put me
Tony
on
Hawk
rock.
was lit.
That's what made me like rock music.
Same thing with what was the one game with snowboarding? I forget what that shit's called.
Oh, snowboard X. It was XX. What was it? XSS?
I forget what that joint's called. I remember
XSS, something like
I
that.
forget.
That joint was tough. I know what you're
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about.
I used to go to Low Rider. You know where Low Riders is? Next to McDonald's, the bike shop. We used to go there.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go there to play the PS2. They would let us play the PS2 in there, and we'd always play
Snowboarding joint.
snowboard.
Yeah,
joint.
I think, yeah, I used to play
That
that
was my
shit
favorite one.
at the mall and the Zoomies. They used to have like skateboarding games.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Facts.
Bro, I used to be in there with my skateboarding friends for hours, bro. They was let us chill in there. You know, usually you go in there for a minute. No, bro, we was in that bitch, bro, for a minute. They used to have a nice little couch over there for us and all that type of shit.
I know
bro.
exactly what you're talking about. I used to do the same shit.
That shit was fun, bro.
Damn,
Shit ain't like that no more, especially
not.
our mall.
that mall's dead. That mall's beyond dead.
I said a couple years ago that shit was for kids.
The only thing that's really up and running there anymore is Round 1. I think they're closing that down, aren't they?
I don't know if they're closing it down, probably, but that is the only thing in there. That and New York and Company, my mom used to go to New York and Company every other freaking hour, bro.
I remember they used to have the midnight releases. I remember I used to go to the midnight releases for like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, damn, all
Oh,
that shit.
yeah.
Niggas
Oh,
right
the midnight
online.
release. I thought you were talking about.
Sneakers.
No, yeah, I mean, I thought you were talking about Midnight Street Racing. I was like, what? That was my game too.
Nah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Midnight Club?
Yeah, Midnight Club.
Midnight
yeah,
Club.
joint
Yeah, that was
it.
that joint. Yeah,
I
Midnight
like
Club
Midnight
was
Club a
definitely
little
that
bit. I
joint.
just think I just think like they ain't had a story mode in it. I like
Yeah,
Yeah. Fact.
Need for Speed had a story mode. I like
Yeah,
Need for
kind of,
Speed.
yeah. And I like, I don't know, I kind of like foreshadowed it. Like, it's starting being like third person, you feel me? Like a
Right.
free world type jump.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be able to get out of the car and all that shit, because you'll be able to talk, they'll walk you talking to you and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
true.
damn, like, I I want to see what this nigga look like. You
Right.
feel me? Then I used to do like do donuts and shit. You can see the shadow.
Yeah.
He said you see a shadow.
No, facts. No, facts. I know exactly what you talk about. That's funny as hell.
Like, man, this shit funny. I'm like, yo, in the future they gonna let you get out the car. I bet you by next one they gonna have it. Nope, they gonna do it. Every game I was waiting for that shit.
I remember they did the same thing for. I remember when I was playing Simpsons Road Rage, and he wasn't allowed to get out the car. But when Hit and Run came out, he was allowed to like walk around and stuff like that. That joint was crazy.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons game.
Yeah.
What game was it? Damn.
That joint was crazy.
Damn, I forget. But I did buy this game called The Race for Xbox One. Where you can literally drive from New York to California. You can drive through every country. I mean every state. But I think like if you just wanted to do the missions, you travel from each state. You mean to state.
Oh.
You made your way over there. But you could literally, if you just wanted to, if you was bored, bro, you can drive from New York to California. It was like, in the game, it was like 3 hours, 4 hours. It was like 3-4 hours to get from one side to another. So like, it wasn't like no freaking 24-hour jump to travel over there.
Right.
You remember that jump? Was it the Ride? I think it was called The Ride. Bro,
You ever play them racing games? I remember I had a racing game when I was playing Midnight Club and playing Need for Speed and stuff like that. I actually had them like the steering wheel and the gas pedal.
Oh, you had that?
I had that jump.
No.
That jump made that jump 10 times
you
crazy.
got
I was
it.
in here.
It just
I
make it
never had
harder
that
though.
That jump was
It
crazy.
just make it harder.
Yeah, exactly.
It did make it harder, but it was
But
tough.
I would only do it when I was just doing free mode and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to remember the one game niggas used to play though, bro. Like crashing in the niggas was like a part of it. You feel me? Fuck. And he had the torque. He had the torque button. You could press the torque button. Niggas would be zooming for a second, bro. What
Was
game
it
is it?
was it ATV game?
Oh,
Nah.
speaking of though,
Yeah,
that was my
that was
game.
exactly.
That was my game.
Exactly.
ATV,
That
that
was
definitely
my
was
shit,
my
too.
game.
I used to like-
Damn, I haven't played that joint in a grip,
In years,
bro. They need
exactly,
to remake that
years.
joint.
I fuck with
Damn.
that joint. I can only play it for
I
like
had that
20
jump. My
minutes,
mom broke that jump, bro.
Oh,
she
man.
tried to run across. Cause we had the PS4, PS2 on top of the dresser. That's some dummy. It was the long wires back at that time.
Oh yeah, tripped
My
over
mom
that
ran
joint.
right across, trip over there. I was like,
Yo, that's
wow.
crazy, 'cause I
You know
was-
what she said?
Well,
Should be in the
That's
way.
it, Yep, that's exactly some shit my mom would say.
I was like, what? It shouldn't be in the way. That joint was chilling by itself.
That's exactly
That was
some shit my
ATV
mom
was
would
me and
say.
my little sister used to play that joint all the time. That was my game for the longest. That joint was tough. I miss ATV. You do different, like you go out in the desert, start doing
Some
tricks
crazy
and
stuff.
like
Yeah,
that. That joint would
yeah.
be crazy.
And
Go into
two
a giant
players
bowl.
too.
Right,
Just-
I like that joint.
Yeah, that joint
I would
was
get bored of
lit.
that shit after like 20 minutes too, though, because it wasn't that much.
Yeah, I can say I was on that joint consistently.
Besides hitting jumps and shit like that, there was only so much I could do on that joint.
Oh, that's what my imagination came.
Right.
That's what my imagination came. Like, yo, we going to the store. Like,
Especially
you
playing
got
with,
stores,
especially you
bro.
got people on there playing with you too.
Yeah,
That joint
that's what I'm
was lit.
saying. Me and my little sister used to play it. That, Midnight Club, and Need for Speed. We used to be on that.
Yeah,
joint.
me and my brothers on Need for Speed heavy.
And all you doing is really, especially in Need for Speed, you just doing a
Flying
lap.
around the city,
In a
bro,
circle,
bro,
bro.
yeah.
Nah, bro, you doing missions
And running from the
bro.
cops.
I'm talking about,
Pretty
bro,
much
like,
it.
Oh, nah, yeah, that was the that was probably the
pretty
best
much
Need
it.
for
oh yeah,
Speed.
the cops too. Yeah.
But nah, bro, it was hella missions on Need for Speed, especially Need for Speed Most Wanted. That was
Yeah,
one
because
of-
some of them joints you couldn't
Yeah.
finish. I couldn't even finish that
Yeah,
shit.
but they had a lot of shit. I finished them joints. Me and my brother used to really like play them joints faithfully. Like when they come out, they like we was in our bag on them joints. You feel me?
I feel you.
He always got a Nissan 350Z. That was one of his favorite cars. You feel me? And then just hooked that bitch up every time. I like muscle shit, especially when Most Wanted came out, bro.
What's one of them?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
yeah.
Most Wanted was tough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the crashing joint. You
Yeah.
get the crashing on the highways. Yeah, that
the
joint
cop
was
cars,
hard.
the cop
Yeah,
cars,
that joint was hard.
Corvettes and shit like that, bro. He was on your ass.
Yeah, Most Wanted. I think Most Wanted was the most popular one.
Yeah, bro. That was one of the Need for Speeds that got better and better. Like, every
Mhm.
game got better after another. You feel me?
Need for Speed was like that.
I remember
remember
playing
that shit.
SmackDown versus Raw. Them Johns.
Oh hell no.
I couldn't play wrestling.
You're right. I couldn't play that shit.
Oh, y'all listen.
I tried it with the PS3 version. I ain't
That
like
shit
that.
is-
I don't care what they talk about. SmackDown versus Raw is a classic.
Yeah,
I remember
shit
when
was
we used to get the
Right, that joint.
Y'all remember the
was
multi-tap
nice.
though? Before you had like the 4 controls or whatever, you had to buy the multi-tap.
The multi-tap.
It's called the multi-tap. You had to hook up I
Is it
think
for
6.
wrestling?
No, it's a device.
They said
Oh,
for
you're talking about
wrestling.
the joint for more people, for multiple
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
Oh,
And
the
it's
multi-tap.
We used to get the multi-tap
box.
so-
It was like a box you
Yeah,
connected to it. You
plug
could
it
put
in.
like four more
Yeah,
sessions,
yeah.
right?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
had Xbox at that time.
And we was doing, we used to do that for man.
Xbox
We used to,
360.
Yeah,
a
man.
bunch of us would be on offense, a bunch of us would be on one team
Yeah,
and
yeah.
play the other team and shit. I play whoever like, it used to be tough. Play
Yeah.
quarterback and receiver and shit. That shit was lit. It used to be sickening because like, could never agree with a motherfucker. I would always be the bigger person. Like, all right, bro, we gonna do this play and you do that. You know, all right. I can never be like, yo, bro, let me play quarterback. We gonna do this. No, bro, I want to run the ball. All right, bro,
We used to do that with Street.
I'm not back and forth.
I played that shit with Street. I remember when what was it, Madden? One of the Maddens, I think it was Madden 05. That gave like the demo for playing the first Street.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go play the demo for Street.
Was it?
Hey, who was on the cover of Man on Film?
Oh,
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. That was my
Woo!
favorite.
Ray Lewis. That's one of my favorite Maddens.
That's
Facts.
how I know.
Facts.
I was living in Metal League at the time.
Ain't that when the hit stick came involved?
Yup. Because of him.
That's
Yup.
what I thought.
And what you call him right before that? Mike Vick invented the playmaker joint.
Yup.
The playing
Madden.
motherfucker.
Yeah, facts.
Damn, what was your favorite Madden?
Dang.
I remember all them John. I remember I was playing
You want
playing
Troy
Madden.
Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald on that joint?
Oh, Madden 10.
That was probably no cap. I hated that one. That was the main one I hated.
What? The
'Cause
receivers in there was a
I was
lot
about to say, 'cause
better.
that's when playing receiver. That's when it
Yeah,
got harder.
yeah.
That's when playing with the receivers, like quarterback and receiver connection, was weird as fuck in that one, bro.
I played Madden 98 at my grandma's house.
Oh
Whoa.
shit. Oh shit. I wasn't.
That joke
I
was
never got the
crazy.
chance to play. That shit was boring as fuck to me. Anyway, I had it.
Or 99 Madden.
I would bring it
Madden
over.
99?
Yeah,
It was crazy.
Hell no. Matter of fact, they had
Shit.
another football game out that was like.
That was Tom Brady was in there, right?
No, he wasn't. That was before he was drafted.
Whoa.
Damn! I was playing Madden before Tom Brady was drafted. That's crazy.
I was like, Tom Brady was on that show.
No, he wasn't. That was before he was in the league.
Bro, there was another
Yeah.
football game out that wasn't man. I forget what it's called. They had LT on the front of it, I think.
LaDainian Thompson was on that joint, wasn't
No.
He was
Bo
on that
Jackson?
too, but there was another. Bo had a football game on. Didn't he?
Yeah, Bo Jackson had one.
All right, so it was that. It must have been that. Then.
Yeah.
It must have been
he?
that.
What was this?
This was in like early 2000s, bro. Like 02.
Also, LaDainian Thompson was on that cover Madden.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on like 01 or 02. No, he was
Let
on
me look up right now.
He was not
03.
on the cover.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
he
he was on the
Oh,
cover.
03? Nah, because I'm mad. No, listen, I'm in the story.
Yeah, I'm a Madden
All right,
concept, too.
03 was Marshall Falk.
No,
Marshall Faulk,
right.
right.
Exactly. 03 was Marshall Falk. Yeah, you're
02
right.
was Dante Culpepper.
No, you're right, bro. I was like I said, it was Danny Thompson was on the Bo Jackson joint.
Okay.
It gotta be because he wasn't on the man cover because I know all the man covers and Marshall Falk was my favorite running back at the time, so he definitely
Yeah.
wasn't 03.
02 was Dante Culpepper. 01
Yeah.
was. I forget who 01 was. Damn.
Don't you know him all? Like
Nah,
you said.
01 was-
It's like,
I forget 01. But I know for everything after that, though, from 02 on.
I
know all
think,
of
what's
them.
Peyton Hillis? What was that?
2011. No,
2011?
2012. 2012.
No, it gotta be before
It
that
was
time.
2012.
It was 2012.
That
Because who was on 11?
Yeah, he was only lit for 1 year.
Who was on
Well, I
11?
know that. That's what I'm saying. What year was
He was
that?
on 2011.
No, it gotta be before that. It
It's
got, no.
2012.
You right. That's when the Browns started being the Browns. They started.
I remember I was like, who the hell is this man?
Right.
Who
he
was on
Bro, he was at fullback at first. He was listed at fullback.
Madden 13 was the worst Madden of all. With Calvin Johnson on the cover.
Yeah,
That's when there was a
Calvin
whole bunch of
Yeah.
unrealistic,
Just throw the ball Calvin Johnson the whole time.
a whole bunch of unrealistic stuff started happening in Madden 13. That joke was wrong. And the one with Bo Jackson, that was Madden 25. Or Madden.
Whoa.
Yeah, remember it was the 25th anniversary of Madden.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Madden 25. I'm like,
That's what they
Oh.
called it.
He was supposed to be on
Yeah.
08 though.
You said what?
He was supposed to be on Madden 08's cover.
Who?
The Danny
Oh,
Thompson.
Dan Thompson.
Oh,
no,
okay.
wait. 06 was Donovan. 07 was 08 was Vince Young. 07 was Sean Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
when
nine
I
was
stopped
Brett
liking him,
Favre.
too. The one with Vince Young was the first.
10 was.
I think it was the first
10 was Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I forget what 11 was.
That was the second one out for. The 11 one was that wasn't Troy.
No, that was 10.
That was 10.
Who was 11?
Oh, Drew Brees.
There you
Oh,
go.
was
Yeah,
Drew
that's when he won the
that's
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right,
that was after the
right,
Super Bowl.
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
facts,
that
facts,
makes
facts.
sense.
That does make sense. That was when they changed the kicking meter.
Oh, now
That
you
kicking meter was crazy.
Nah,
Remember
facts.
that?
Nah, facts.
Eddie George was on 01.
Eddie
Yeah,
George.
there you
Eddie
go.
George.
George was on 01.
Eddie George. 2000 was still John Madden, wasn't it? Or what? That's when they changed.
Yeah, John Madden was all the way to
2000?
2000. John Madden, I think, was in 2000. Yeah. John Madden was in 2000.
Okay. Yeah, I remember one of them Johns. I
Dang,
remember.
Younger. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
when
do
the
remember-
scrambling quarterback. Like the quarterback was able to scramble.
I do remember Madden like '99 though, because I remember that's when the Broncos, after the Broncos won the Super Bowl, and they were them. That was like the team to pick.
The players was slow as shit, I think, at that time. Like, was it still like Pixels?
Yeah,
that's why I didn't like
yeah. What you call
Right,
the
right.
pixelated Madden?
couldn't stand that.
That joke was crazy.
I could not stand
He
that
said the
shit.
Pixels.
These graphics are crazy.
No, but yeah, bro, but we was really thinking that shit.
Real rap.
I was looking forward to is the fucking face mask every year.
Yeah, me too.
Every year, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo,
they
that
got
joint
different
was hard.
face
That
masks
joint-
and
And like you can create players. There was a time when you couldn't create players yet, so that shit didn't mean nothing. So as soon as you was able to create players, yeah, I was looking for face masks, and then after face masks, I'm like, yo, they need visors on there.
Then 2011.
2 years later, they
Was
got
it 2011
visors.
when they got dark visors coming in?
Nah, Dark Visors was up for a minute.
I think 05. I think might have been the first one you can create somebody for real, for real.
Nah, you can create some. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. No, I feel like I created somebody with Michael Vick.
04?
Yeah, but you might be right though, because right after that you can create people, and then 2 years later is when they start doing the story mode. You know,
Yeah.
because they start doing story mode in that joint too, and that was about who was on 06?
Donovan.
No.
That's when they added the QB vision.
That's when they started. Yeah,
When
the
you
story mode
started-
was on that. Yeah, story mode was on that bitch too.
The QB vision. I remember who was trash. I think not Donovan. Donovan wasn't trash. Who was trash? They had this. Their vision wasn't that crazy.
A lot of
That'd be
people.
A lot of people. I remember Peyton took up like half the field.
Vince Young's joint was
Tom
trash.
Brady
at the
was
time.
almost a whole
Not Vince
field.
Young, I said Vince Young.
This young was garbage.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, Vince Young.
Oh,
I think-
906. No, he wasn't.
I was at 906 either. Oh, that's crazy. He used to play with the
But
Eagles.
that's because he played for the fucking Titans. I used to feel
That's
bad for
crazy.
people like that be so
After
good
all
in
that,
college.
he
They
was
get
with the
drafted
Eagles.
and they get drafted to the bummest teams, and it's like they be expecting these niggas to be saviors of these bum ass niggas. It's like, nigga, you just made me pay for. You put me in a Redskins. What you want me to do with these niggas? Like, come on now.
That's why
I used to hate that shit. Nigga, no, but man, and look.
He said that's what RG3 said.
And yeah, bro. I feel like RG3 got put in a better place. Probably been a little bit better. But it's then again, it's like anywhere else, nigga, you wasn't gonna be able to feel nowhere.
RG3 guy. RG3 killed his own career.
He fucked himself up. He got
He
hurt.
killed his own career.
How he got hurt?
Yeah, because he don't know how to slide. This man.
No, that's a fact.
How you going?
That's a fact.
Real
I
rap.
thought he
And
get hurt off
plus-
a tackle.
Huh?
I thought he got hurt off a tackle.
Yeah, and then
He
not
was
sliding.
Yeah, basically how Michael Vick got beat
No,
up.
Michael Vick was not.
Well, Michael Vick back
Michael Vick
in his
was
prime
playing
and
like running back. He was getting self tackled and shit. He didn't really care about
Yeah, he
getting
didn't
hurt.
care about that shit. Plus, he was just always.
No, I'm talking like in his prime. He never went to slide.
Yeah,
But
bro.
RG3 wasn't.
Running into niggas. Or he went out of bounds.
No, it's facts.
RG3 didn't get a chance to get me because he was young doing all that shit. And this is the big league. He was for real.
Yeah, I remember everybody was on the Vince Young hype train when he got into the league.
And then look, he played for fucking Titans. Like
He was that bull.
Yeah, I'll
for a
say he
little
was
bit,
that
though.
He was
bull. After
okay.
Steve McNair, you know what I mean?
he was, yeah, I was about to say.
Yo,
I
rest
was-
in peace to Steve
I was just
McNair,
about to
bro.
say something about Steve McNair too.
That was my favorite quarterback
like,
ever.
no
growing up.
disrespect.
Cannon.
He couldn't do nowhere. He couldn't go nowhere either. He was stuck on the Titans.
No, he brought him to the Super Bowl.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Titans?
Yes.
Did.
He lost to the Rams.
Yeah, definitely did.
Cannon.
Hey, he was on Baltimore.
And he committed suicide.
No, he didn't commit suicide. His mistress killed him in his sleep.
Who killed suicide? Who committed suicide? Somebody.
She banged him in his sleep and then offed herself.
Oh, that's how. That's what happened. It was
Suicide.
they called it a they called it a what's something suicide.
Murder. It was murder.
Murder suicide.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I was young, so I just for some reason
That was around the same time Michael Jackson died.
It was.
That was like right after Michael Jackson died, I think. Because I remember Michael Jackson died, and I was like, damn, I'm devastated about Michael Jackson. And then Steve McNair died, and I was really devastated. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, What's going on with the world? You know, that joke was drawing. But man,
Rest in peace,
Damn.
Stephen Man.
rest in peace, Stephen. Man, real rap though.
Moment of silence. No disrespect. Saquon Barkley is star reborn.
Saquon Barkley is that boy.
Star
Yeah.
was born.
No, he snapped against the Giants.
Nah, facts.
Or what?
Whoa!
Ah, yeah, bro.
Snap
You mean it's not Titans?
Who they play? The Titans?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he snapped with the Giants.
How did they do?
They won.
They won about the last. He was the.
The first game? They won the first game?
Yeah, they lost by a field goal forever. Or was it a field goal or?
The Giants won. Giants won. I wasn't the highlights all this morning. I was like, damn, they really won.
Right, yo, highlights is back, bro. I remember I was like, y'all can miss the games. I used to
Right,
love
just
waking
watch
up
the
and
highlights.
Just watch all the highlights.
Yeah. That's a
Like, I love just watching football. So it's
be the
like,
exciting moments like, oh,
yeah, I'm saying,
yo,
you
that's
just see,
tough.
that's all you need to see. All the exciting moments from every game. I used to just hate when the film would go off. Like, love watching shit like this. Like, just the extra shit. All they doing is just talking about a player.
Man, we excited for the season.
I'm so you're out in fantasy football league.
Yeah.
You are?
Nah,
Damn.
I'm not.
Wow.
Can I get an invite? Like what the hell? Oh, it's already too late.
No, I got you.
Nah, bro,
Yeah.
My cousin came out last minute with that joint.
I'm trying to get
I
into a
totally
fantasy
forgot.
football league.
Cabin.
I totally
Right.
forgot.
God, I've been plotting on that.
He
for
asked
like a month.
he asked my brother. And I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit.
He's
I could have
cabin.
asked you. Damn. My bad.
Oh shit, yo, where my cat go?
You ain't just do that.
Huh?
I said you ain't just do that.
What? Drop my cat?
He said, "Where'd my cat go?" And do it on the ground.
They went over your head, bro.
Nah, he's a sarcastic brother. But alright, Pete, we was talking. But
Thank you.
I ain't beat.
but yeah, nah, man, I wasn't capping. Shut up.
But now let's end this jump.
Nigga, we ended, bro. We didn't even go through none of our topics. I mean, it's too
Bro,
late.
I got
go like that sometimes.
For I got something to say. I
That's
got
why I
a
said I knew
story.
you was gonna
I mean-
half the stuff.
I'm just letting y'all know that
Oh yeah.
the
I'm
time crunch.
I mean, it's too late now because it's
No, I mean, listen, we can.
it's bro.
All right,
We
listen,
just
tell your
said-
story. Tell your story. Get it off your chest. Get it off your
Man,
chest.
I'm just saying, like, y'all ever feel like goddamn, like, shit.
Always.
Should I do this?
Always.
Or shouldn't do this, like, just let this joint go? I mean, everybody got their own, you know what I mean, their own opinion,
You gotta
their
tell the
own
story, bro.
stuff going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know what you.
Yeah,
Well, they won't know what you're talking
You
about.
gotta tell the story.
Obviously, like, let me break it down
You
first.
ain't got time.
He said you ain't got time.
You don't. You see the camera. You
I mean,
Shut your mouth.
bro, I'm trying to
Nah,
tell the
nah,
story.
Shut your mouth.
Come
Let
on.
me tell the story.
Tell it.
Alright, bet. But anyway, like I was saying, like, what if you, like, you know, you got them old times. You know them old times?
I know about the movie.
That's what I'm saying. Them old times, or that old, not to say that old, but that moment when you grew up, the people that you grew up with, and that person you liked in that group, obviously a female, that you liked in that group, that you grew up with, you was like, damn, like, she bad now. Right.
Oh, I know.
Right. She bad now.
I ain't had that luxury, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you like, damn, she bad now. I was like, oh.
You growing up with somebody, all of a sudden.
Right,
they
yeah,
turn up.
exactly.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's like, damn, y'all get the moments?
I'm still trying to get the fucking story.
That's the story.
What? You just asked us a couple feelings that we ever have, and I'm still like,
That's the
yeah.
story.
The thing is, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because you told me earlier, that's why I get it.
Yeah, that's
or
what
like,
That's probably it.
that might be but I got you now.
Y'all just had a whole conversation to themselves with like the camera not on. Yeah, I gotta tell you a story. Have you ever just
No,
felt
I know
like,
what you're talking
you
about.
know, if you ever felt like, damn,
But I'm
like, yo,
asking.
I need
It's
that.
gonna be funny watching it back later. 'Cause I'm like,
But that
damn.
is- But that's
You
the
know what?
story I'm talking about, though.
No, like he talked about he grew up.
Like, you ever had that girl that you grew up with? Like she was a friend, but like you was around her a lot. You grew up together. Y'all, man, y'all could have been dating or not been dating, but like y'all grew up together. Like you seen this girl a lot,
Yeah.
and now you like, oh damn, like
She grew up
she
to
at
be
my
bad.
age, like she bad now. Like
Yeah.
y'all, mean she like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying,
Name dropping.
yeah, not even name drop. I'm saying, like, did you make any moves? Did you do anything?
I make moves, of course.
That's. The,
Oh, that's you want to tell me that? You ain't say
I
that.
thought that was the point.
You
No,
ain't
I
say
thought.
that.
I mean, I don't
But
know.
no, I mean,
Have you ever been in that situation?
yeah, that's what I'm
what's the
saying.
question?
Yeah, that's the story of the question I was talking about.
okay.
Yeah, have you been in that situation? That's what I'm asking.
No, I ain't get that luxury. I didn't.
Yeah, a couple
I moved a lot
times.
around as a kid, so like I never like. Well, matter of fact, hold on. What are you talking about? Like, how young did you know her?
Whoa, I'm talking about like.
I moved here like 6th grade, so like,
I mean,
you're
I'm
talking
talking
about like
about-
elementary school and then
Nah, I'm not talking about elementary. I'm talking about high school.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about high
Alright,
school.
so
Yeah, let's start with that one.
So from somebody that was you knew in high school that wasn't it.
No, I won't say no. I'm not saying wasn't it. I'm just saying like
Wasn't as bad as they are now. Like they grew into like.
yeah. They grew into themselves.
So
like,
it was
oh,
this girl that she was around for a
shit.
little bit, and she was alright. She wasn't noticeable. So now you saying she's noticeable. So you're asking, should you go at her?
All right, well, you rewording it wrong, but I see what you're
I'm
saying.
just
No.
trying to figure
I
out
see.
what you
No,
do.
I see what you're
Have you
saying.
ever been in that situation where you like noticed somebody in high school was like, oh snap?
Snap.
Yeah. So yeah.
It was
everybody.
You know, all of a sudden they grow up now and they're like, yo, she's like bad as I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I'm
girls.
trying to think
Like, come on,
specifically.
I'm talking about Pacific. Like you said, a lot of girls. Come on now.
Bro. Yeah.
I'm talking about like. Hey,
Not let him talking shit. He's him.
is he?
Not even that, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
He said it.
Go ahead.
Don't let him do
I
that.
ain't
Don't let
gonna-
him do
I'm
that.
not gonna do nothing.
Don't let him do that. Don't let him do that.
Like, come
Don't
on.
let him
When
do
I'm
that.
talking about quality
Don't
and
let him
quantity,
do
I
that.
think I'm over you, but we're not gonna do that.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. I don't know about that.
And I know so.
He got personal fucking.
Right, did it?
I did.
Anyway,
He did.
anyway,
He
no,
wanted
no.
that quantity. Let's go.
Anyway.
We go quantity.
Anyway.
Quantity and quality.
On the question.
Wait. Just go to the question. Answer the question.
Still can't figure out the question.
That was. This guy's slow.
You
Let me
just
see if I
asking
can-
our taste. I thought you
Go
had
ahead, go ahead,
a
Smile.
story.
I'm trying to think.
Good.
It started off as a story about a girl, and then you asked us how we felt.
I said, have y'all been through that situation?
I thought you had a story. You told us a story. What was you gonna say?
Let's be specific. I don't know. I was just thinking about like, was there someone that I noticed in high school that wasn't really like noticeable, but then now they're like, oh shit, like damn, I see you now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally,
Thank you.
I would always just see like
Why you gotta be so hard?
you're making it hard. But anyway, bro, honestly, like I would already be looking at girls, and I look at girls potentially, like I already be knowing what they're gonna be. Type
Even
of
back
thing.
then.
Yeah, bro, especially like.
Cat. It has to be.
He
cat.
said that's cat.
Cat.
Bro,
So you telling me you seen the woman's, not the women's future, I guess, but you know
But
how
you
she's
just see,
gonna
like,
be.
yeah.
No, you can just see beauty in the girls. The only thing they be changing is about how they carry themselves and how they dress and the way they wear their makeup and shit like that. There don't really be nothing changing besides their breasts and their butt, bro. Feature wise and the way the only thing that changes is their personality and the way they wear their hair and
I
everything.
don't know about all that.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Because there's some junk that was in high school that was like, yo, like, because I mean, not throwing no shade or nothing, but like, you know, they're still going through like their growing phases and stuff. Like, they still got
Yeah.
pimples and shit on their face. They probably got braces and shit
Right.
like that.
Yeah, fact.
That's middle school
Yeah.
type shit. If you're gonna talk
I
about
was in high
that,
school too.
as far as pimples and shit like that,
That's high school too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying people in high school get pimples like that. It's
I'm just saying, like, they go
In
through some
general.
sort of. All I'm saying is, you don't like if you're in high school, that's not your. That's not your final form.
Right, fact at all. You got multiple forms to go.
I get that, and that's why I keep saying like
He said that's your final form.
as far as like butt and breast, but I don't know. I guess.
What is wrong with this man? He said that's not your final form.
Yeah, right. Like this Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, I think
Nah,
God.
facts. Speak your
I thank
shit.
God that wasn't my
Speak
final
your
form in
shit.
high school. Nah, real rap. Because if that was my
They be
final
thinking like,
form-
damn, this is how it's gonna be in high school. Nah, bro, like you got more years to come. Like this ain't it. This is not it.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
Right.
really my final form. Really gonna look like this for the rest of my life. That's crazy.
Like, damn, I ain't gonna grow no facial hair, nothing.
Nah, real
I
rap.
ain't a
though.
little bit.
I grew facial hair. I started growing facial hair in sophomore year.
I had
Sophomore
facial
year?
hair.
Sheesh.
I had this shit.
Damn.
I had a mustache.
And yeah, I probably
That's
had,
it?
I had my shit.
Oh, okay.
I was
yeah.
proud of that shit.
Yeah.
I was proud of that shit though.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
I was proud.
my shit was growing. I kept shaving that shit. I ain't like that shit.
What, your beard?
What, your beard?
Yeah, it was growing. That shit was growing.
You was growing a beard in junior year?
Right.
Nah, it wasn't like this.
In high school?
But like it was growing. Nah, bro.
It was, like, connected?
College. Huh?
I'm asking,
connected?
high school?
never got a chance to. Nigga, I was shaving that shit, bro. Every time they get a little bit, bro, like, it wasn't like heavy, crazy coming back fast. Like, if I was to shave now, this shit would come back next week. But, like, it would come, you'll start seeing the shade. You feel me? Like, the little, and over the mustache and all that. And then I just shave it off. Like, I didn't like that shit. It didn't look right, bro.
I ain't seen a facial hair since college, sophomore year of college. Especially on my face, yeah, I ain't seen nothing.
My chin hair didn't start coming in until I think probably senior year. Junior year, senior year, yeah.
Like, all the seniors had facial hair. Like, all of them niggas had, to the point where they was already shaping their own joints up. They knew how they wanted to wear their joints. They had the goatees, they had the goat chin, all type of shit, bro.
They was like, why don't you shave it? I shaved this motherfucker. This shit don't grow.
Nah,
He said, "Stop coming back."
Right. This shit's not growing.
Nah, I remember when, what was it, sophomore year, I finally shaved my mustache. I was growing that junk for like probably like a year. And I was so afraid to shave that junk because I was like, this junk might not
come back.
I shaved it, I was like,
that shit.